How you doing there? We had a wonderful assembly put on by Kalā McShane. He's a St. Louis graduate, 2011. What made him powerful too is that he's talking to his students 9 through 12, and he captured them. He captured them with his words, with his knowledge. He had a spiritual side to him. He really developed a lot about how the boys feel nowadays. He carried on the word of image and ALOHA. And he was very truthful, and you can feel it in his heart. So we welcome you here at St. Louis, and we hope to have him back.
Aloha, my name is Greg Fry. I'm the Vice Chair of the Trustees, and I'm also the President of the St. Louis Alumni Association. This was a fantastic presentation. Let me tell you why. We here at St. Louis live and breathe by building blocks, and we say we are crusaders forever. That presentation took us from now to forever. It was on the edge of your seat. It was very articulate, it was spiritual, it was thought-provoking, and as a graduate of the class of 1979, decades ago, I am thrilled that the students of today get that type of opportunity to hear this great man speak.
Hello, my name is Marcus Kimura. I just listened to Kalā McShane give a very empowering speech here at St. Louis School. What I came away with this is the aspect of dreams, goals, and actually a tale of how I can achieve this through image, and partly through image, creating personal power, personal understanding of what it means to follow your path step by step. Certain things that stuck out to me was just seeing the reaction of the kids and faculty and repeating certain words and key points that it really resonated with myself. You can feel the energy in the room over in Mamiya Theater just now. It got a little rowdy, and that was good. And then again, it got really saddened because there was something being said there that they needed to hear, that I needed to hear. I definitely would recommend, and definitely worth taking a shot to this guy. He's worth it, the real deal.
Who's proud to be Crusader? If you're proud to be Crusader, make some noise! I've been planning this for quite a while, and huge appreciations to everybody in St. Louis. It's always awesome to be a part of greatness in the making. This is the best school in the world, hands down. Guys, I speak to people very, very often. In the gym, out at the store, and I tell everybody, if you have a son, make sure you send him to St. Louis. All right. All the time. And guys, it's unbelievable that our school has the opportunity to be a part of a man who is going to be a living legend. A living legend. I'm talking about leaving a legacy for everybody here. This man, he has keyed in on a thing that we all must key in on, and that's our gifting. The only reason why he is accomplishing what he's accomplishing is that he's discovered the gifting that God has placed within him. And he's worked on it, and he's developed it. And what I want to speak about today, I'm going to take this off because I can't stay still. Hawaiian. Okay, let's make this happen. But first off, where's my lovely girlfriend? She's in the back over there. Everybody give her a round of applause. We've been together for almost 8 years. I've been with her since I was 15 years old. And our first kiss was right on the steps, right on the side of the road. Spread this. It's a powerful word. And it's understanding your design as a man. What's your design? Guys, I've had a speech impediment all of my life. All of my life. I always had a difficult time speaking. I don't know why. But He placed that within me. I've always had a hard time speaking. And that's a difficult thing because I love talking to people. So every time I would speak to people, I wouldn't know what to say sometimes because I just had a difficult time speaking. But guys, as I grew and as I developed into the man that I am today because I pursue God, I understand His true purpose that He's put me on earth to accomplish. And after I discovered this purpose, the speech impediment went away. And it's a powerful thing because what is design? I discovered why He made me. And I want to help you to discover why He made you. Why did He put you in that chair right now? Who is that man in that chair right now? A design, guys. A design is an intentional, a purposeful, and a plan of a specific creation. That's a design. And I came to ask myself, what is my purpose on earth? I was in the 5th grade and I was in class and I actually spoke to an awesome teacher in the 5th grade. He was Mr. Steele. And he asked me in class, he pulled me to the side and asked me, what is your purpose on earth? Guys, I'm 5th grade. I'm about 10 years old. I don't know what to say. Right? I'm like, what do you mean? And he tells me, it's a fact that I never forgot. He told me that you weren't put on earth on accident. You are put on earth for an assignment. And it's up to you to hunt for what that assignment is. What is that assignment that He created you for? So ask yourself right now, what is your purpose on earth? Why did God put you? Why did He take the time to create you? Why? Because there has to be an answer. There has to be an answer out there. And I want to speak about, it's in the first book of the Bible. It says, he explains in this verse why He created man. Why God created man. He says in this verse, He says, let us make man in our own image and in our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over the cattle of the field, and over all the earth, and over everything that creeps upon the ground. That tells you right there why He created you. I got 2 words in that verse that actually stick out to me. Image. And 2 is the awesome word of dominion. Image. It comes from a Hebrew word, Elohim. And all of my life, even in school, everyone hears, I was made in His image. Well, what does that mean? What does that really mean? Because I had no clue for a long time what that is. Because I heard it really often. I made in His image. Guys, it's misused, but it's not interpreted correctly. Image. I always thought, because of Instagram and Facebook, image is what? Photo. Image is photo. So, kind of didn't really make sense to me. But if image is kind of a picture, then I have God's face. Well, He must be a handsome guy. Right? But Elohim in Hebrew means characteristics. Image means characteristics. That means that every one of you in here have God's characteristics. Amen? Amen. You have God's characteristics. You have His ability. You have His function. So we must come to ask ourselves, what does God function like? What is His characteristics? What is in God that He placed inside me? Our God is a creator, right? Look all around you. Have all these buildings, this school, awesome people who build crazy businesses. That's all creations. God made us in His image. He made us creators because He's a creator. And if He's a creator, we have to dig deeper into what is His other characteristics that we don't know yet. And as a man of Kalā, This is the leaders of the next generation. This is the leaders of the next generation. Repeat after me. It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
To be a leader.
To be a leader.
So I might as well.
Lead
myself.
Lead myself.
Leadership does not begin with other people. Leadership begins with you. Leadership begins with you. And that's a misconception, because how America programs us is to really think that in order to be a leader, you gotta have people following you. And that's not true. Take that out of your head. Leadership is being in charge of who you are, is understanding what God created you for. And I want to put some emphasis on a special word. I want to come back to image, but I want to put some emphasis on the other word. This word in the Hebrew language is, guys, it's Hebrew, so bear with me, right? It's radah. And what it means, what it means is, let us make man in our own image and in our likeness, and let them have dominion. Radah means to govern. It means to master. It means to have authority over. It means to lead. God put us on earth to lead. Kalā was put on this earth to lead. People all around this world is going to know who you are when you discover why you were created. And that's to lead. Everybody say lead. 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 Understand this fact. Leading. Leading. We are all placed on this earth with specific things. We have gifting that people do not have. Every one of you has a different fingerprint. Every one of you, almost 8 billion people on this earth, have a different fingerprint. How crazy is that? Different fingerprint. That means God created us all uniquely. That tells us that we have a gift. Each one of us has a unique gift that no one else has. And through having a speech impediment all of my life, being teased, being humiliated. In St. Louis, I was class president of my year. And I'm speaking in front of the class, having a hard time talk sometimes. And my classmates are teasing me. They ain't teasing me now, baby. And the reason is I discovered my gifting. And my gifting is the thing that I thought was a handicap my whole life. My gifting is speaking. Who would have ever known? It was a revelation, because I learned in the book of the Bible an important guy named Moses. Moses, he led 1 million people out of Egypt. Moses had a speech impediment. That gives me confidence that I can lead 1 million people. That gives me confidence. I'm going to go down to image now. Image, as I said, is God's characteristics. Image. Everybody say image. Image. Everybody say image. 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 I came up with an acronym. I came up with an acronym for image. IMAGE. And I came up with this myself because that's my gifting. Understand that? Image. The I in image is indestructible. Our characteristics are given from God. We have God's characteristics. God is an indestructible and an immovable God. He is indestructible. That makes us indestructible. So everybody has a dream in here, right? Who has a dream in here? Who has a dream inside here? Who has goals? Who has vision in here? Everybody has a dream. Everybody has a goal. And here's a horrible part about human nature. Is that every time you speak about your goal, your friends tease you and they rag on you. People put you down and you give up. Being indestructible is not giving up. Being indestructible is understanding who you truly are in God. Understanding why you were put on this earth and why you have to make a mark on this earth. But if you allow people to break you down on your dreams and your goals, you're malfunctioning. You're malfunctioning. If God is indestructible and He gives you power to be indestructible as well, when you let people destroy you, you're malfunctioning. Do not malfunction. Ever. If you have a dream to be an NFL player, a lawyer, a doctor, a pop singer, a dancer, a guru, a principal, if you have a dream, do not let anybody ruin your dream. Don't let anybody destroy your dream. You have that vision placed in you for a reason. That vision is purpose in pictures. That vision was placed within you for a clear purpose to fulfill that vision. Amen? Amen. Keep that vision in you. Do not allow people to hurt you. Do not put people down. Do the opposite. Lift people up. Lift people up and understand that God put you on earth to change people. But you can't rearrange people. Change. Impact. Next, M is to master and to manifest. Everybody say master. Master. Everybody say master. Master. Everybody say manifest. Manifest. Mastery is developing the skills. Is developing the skills needed. Putting in practice day in and day out to master your gifting. When you key in on that gift that God gave you. Everybody has an earthly gift and everybody has a spiritual gift. The earthly gift is a tool. But it's useless if you don't have a spiritual gift to spread. The earthly gift I have is speaking. The spiritual gift I have is aloha. Aloha changes the world. Speaking will be a tool to spread the aloha. And now, if I put in the work to master my craft with speaking, the more I spread aloha. Pua, I guarantee you, on his days off, he's still working. I guarantee you that Ali, on his days off, he was still working. I guarantee you that the top people in the world, Usain Bolt, on his days off, he even says he doesn't take days off. I'm not saying don't rest, because rest is important, but make it purposeful. Master your craft. And after you make a decision to master your craft, start to manifest. What's manifest? What is manifesting? Manifesting means to bring forth into reality. It's to bring forth. God handed us a gift that He didn't give any other creature, and that's imagination. That's vision. And when we put our mind on that vision, it manifests. It comes to reality. It's weird to think about it, but it's super duper true. If I want to become Bruno Mars, and I practice every day, and I go after it with all that I have, inevitably, it'll happen. If you don't quit, your dream will become a reality. Amen? Amen? Your dream will become a reality. Everybody say manifest. 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 Bringing your dream to the forefront. Bringing your dream to the forefront. Everybody must understand that every time, this happened to everybody. Every time you came into, you were you kind of had an angry day, a horrible day, and people were teasing you, people were hating on you, and you kind of had a difficult day. And it kept getting worse. And it kept getting worse. But why is that? It's because all you focused on was the thing that was making you angry. So it manifested. That tells you that if you put your thoughts onto a specific area, it will magnify. It will magnify. Pua, from the 6th grade, he was practicing with us when I was a senior. He was on the sideline with me, right? And I'm like, oh, Pua. And he was like, oh, Kalā, oh, cool. He was small, he didn't have a deep voice yet. But now, oh my goodness. He's the man now. But, my man. So, put your focus on it. Get into it. Take risks. Leap off the cliff, and on the way down, learn how to fly. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. The reason is because most people go to the edge of the cliff down and they don't jump. Ever. But when you just run and go for it, you're going to fall down and scrape your knees. But you live to fight another day, baby. Can I get an amen? Yeah. You keep on going. All the time. All the time. Everybody get caught for me. I know. Don't worry. No, guys. I'm going to skip over the A. I'm going to go to G. G is our God is a giving God. Our God is a giving God. He's given us a life to live. He's placed in us a dream to manifest. He's given us abilities to be indestructible. God is a giving God. So that means that you must be a giving person. Everybody say give. Give. You must be a giving person. I'm speaking about every time you get put in an opportunity, you give your 110%. 110%. Art Williams, an awesome entrepreneur. He was the owner of A.L. Williams and is Primerica now. I was in Primerica as an investment agent. Art Williams had a quote that he lived by. He says, everybody, please repeat after me. All you can do is all you can do. But all you can do is enough. But make sure you do all you can do. But make sure you do all you can do. Everybody, head to the person to the right and left and say, you are a leader. Act like it. Hey guys, we're gonna do this right here, guys. Everybody give it a round of applause. So every time you get an opportunity, you give your 110%. You give all you can give. All you can give. Because all you can give is enough, but you gotta make sure you give all you can give. All the time. You only lose if you undergive. You keep on giving and you'll keep on winning. Amen? Amen. You keep on giving, baby. You keep on giving. You're put in this earth to give, to lead, made in the image of God, to lead. So start giving as a leader. Don't take. Don't take. Now, E. I have to speed this up because I guess we're closing down pretty soon. But bear with me, everybody. So E, our God is an everlasting God. Everlasting. Made in the image of God, He's given us an opportunity, a capability to create an everlasting contribution. We can make an everlasting contribution. Pua is in the process of creating his everlasting contribution. That is called a legacy. A legacy. When you discover your gifts and His purpose that He's placed within you, all of those abilities that He's given to you, intellect, willpower, manliness, crusader blood, you have a responsibility to create a legacy with what God has given you. If He's everlasting, creating a legacy is a part of your life. I'm in the middle of authoring a book. It's called The Heart of a Champion. The Heart of a Champion is a part of my legacy to leave on. So when I die, the number one fear that I have, everybody has fears, right? Don't act like you don't have fears. Everybody has fears. Everybody's a human being. That means that we have fears. The one fear that I have is leaving this earth without anybody knowing that I came here. That's my fear. But when I have an opportunity to leave a legacy, you bet your call, I'm taking it. I'm going to leave a legacy. I'm going to aim to actually leave a legacy. Exactly how King Kamehameha left a legacy. How important people in our world has left legacies. Take responsibility and start to leave a legacy. Everybody say legacy. 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 And look to a person to your right and left and say, leave a legacy. Leave a legacy. leave a legacy. Kings. Kings. Everybody say king. Kings leave a legacy. Kings leave a legacy, guys. And guys, here, you know, it isn't kind of in a sense, I'm not aiming to be religious in any sense. I'm a spiritual guy. But in the book, in the good book, the only thing that our Jesus Christ preached was not a religion. It was not Christianity. Christ preached a kingdom. A kingdom. And he was recruiting people to come into his royal family. That makes all of you kings. And that's why he is called the King of Kings. Because he wants us to be a part of his royal family. Kings. Kings. And next, this is the last and important one because it's in the core of this word image. It's in between I, am, and GE. It's that letter A. What is that letter A? Think all the guests you want. You're probably not going to get it. A is aloha. I know. You didn't see that coming. But a Hawaiian, but being a Hawaiian, I understand aloha. Because it's a part of my gifting. And our word here, especially in our islands and all around the world, it's a very misused word. Aloha. Not many people understand the origin of aloha. So I make it an effort. And I hold kuleana. I take responsibility to teach people what aloha is. And it is proof in the Bible. I've learned this. It's proof that the first person to put aloha on earth was God. The first. I'm going to explain this. In the Bible it says, and then the Lord God, he took the man from all the dust of the ground. He created the man from the dust around him. And he breathed into him the breath of life. And that allowed the man to become a living being. He blew his breath into the man. And the man became a human being. You must understand that God did not create females. He only created one male. And out of that male, he took the female. That means that men were put on this earth to have dominion. If a girl cheats on you, and you go beat up her boyfriend, you can do that if you want, but it's not the right thing to do. Hold kuleana. Take responsibility. Understand who you are. And do not act like a fool. Do not malfunction. Be a man. Stand up, be a leader. And only because he is the only guy out here, I'm going to use him as an example, and he is actually going to be a prop for me right now. So, guys, aloha, split in two. Alo has three meanings. It means front, it means face, and it means presence. Alo. Ha means the breath of life. So, this is what God did. This is what God did. He took the man, put him in the front of him, in his presence. All the Hawaiians understood this. And that's why I'm proud to be a Hawaiian. All the Hawaiians understood this. He took the man, put him in his presence, put his face, his alo to the man, and he took a breath. And he breathed life into the man. And that is aloha. That means that if God gives you his characteristics, not only did he give you his characteristics, he gave you his spirit. He gave you the ability to produce life. He gave you the ability to produce life. So if a person in your class is having a hard time, don't dog on them. Don't dog on them, ever. If a person who's in your family, an uncle or an auntie is having a hard time, give them life. A dog can't do that. A cat can't do that. But a man can. A man can. Start to give people around you life. Start to spread aloha. Understand that you are immovable. You are indestructible. You are a master at what you do. You are able to attract things into your life. You were put in this earth to give to people. You have an opportunity to leave an everlasting contribution. And after you do that, God will grant you the power to spread who you are. And that's spreading life. And that's spreading aloha. Everybody, please say amen. Amen. Be a leader. Everybody say leader. Leader. Everybody say leader. Leader. But when tough things come into your life, tough things, you have an F in math. You're going to go home and get 30 lickings. Everybody say, Ho'okuleana. Don't run from it. Don't run from it. Ho'okuleana. Take responsibility. Take charge of what you do. Be a man. I see too much men here who malfunction. Who every single weekend they go hang out with some loser friends and they have alcohol and they smoke weed. And do things that are out of your characteristics. That's not you do those things. When you do those things, understand that God is watching you and He will not grant you your dream if you malfunction. You got function. All the time. All the time function. And guys, I had this amazing thing revealed to me. If God is love, right? If God is love, and love is aloha. Everybody say aloha. 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 Then that means that God, in essence, is aloha. So every time you are energetic, excited on life, happy, positive, happy, and you're positive, and people actually, you enter into a classroom, this happened to me many times, you enter into a classroom and people go, why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? I can tell you why. It's not because of you. It's because people can see Him in you and they don't recognize Him. They don't recognize God. He doesn't work through angry people. He works through positive people. He works through people who want to make an impact and will treat people well. And the Allah Spirit in these islands will change the world. Because if our God is Aloha and He's the Holy Spirit, then spreading the Allah Spirit is spreading God all throughout the world. That is the only way our bad world today will ever become a better place. So understand, be immovable, be indestructible, be able to master His gifting that He's placed inside of you. Take time. If you want to be a bodybuilder, train 3 times a day. Eat 8 meals a day. I did that. Push. Give it all you got. Master what you want to do. Give to people. Leave an everlasting legacy. And understand that the only way that He will work through you is once you make a decision to spread aloha and to make the world a better place. Have a wonderful day, Kalā.